day 2 now of this fasting with food program. I've done the Prolon 5-day fasting mimicking diet several times now and have felt a lot of benefit from that. And my friends and I were curious, could we do this? Could we replicate this and do it with real food? So I am on day 2 of that. So far, my opinion is I like Prolon because it's easy. Everything comes in a box. But I'm going to give this a good old try. Today I'm going to be making Thai carrot soup. So I'm going to do that while I talk to you a little bit about fasting and fasting with food. So first thing I'm going to do is dice this half of an onion. It's interesting because I'm following this recipe of a fasting with food program that I purchased, and you know, sometimes the recipes are not edited well. So it says diced and then it also says chopped. So I know that I'm gonna blend this later anyway. So I think just chopping will suffice. I have my handy dandy kitchen compost crock here. So if you see me looking over, that's what's happening. I am composting my food scraps because that helps feed my garden. I'm excited that my city now has started doing food composting as well. Yay, finally, because keeping food waste out of landfills helps prevent release of things like methane and other gases that contribute to the climate change problem. So I'm glad that they're doing that, but we use all of our stuff, coffee grounds, food scraps in our composter that's outside, and bless that my husband manages that so I don't have to. So he's the one scooping and turning and distributing, but we get a lot of nice nutrients. So it's supposed to follow me, but it's not. So I'm going to turn this. Got my big soup pot. Gonna heat that up. All right, so technical glitch. This is not tracking like it's supposed to. Oh, wait, now it's going in a circle. Where are you going? Where are you going? Well, this is funny. It's gonna go in a circle and you're gonna see my daughter. You wanna duck? Here it comes. Well, now you're getting a view of some of the mess of my kitchen of late. Is it gonna stop? No, it's gonna keep circling around. Okay, this is weird. Again, technology glitch. Okay, I am supposed to use one tablespoon of olive oil here. That will heat up. And olive oil is great, but you should not cook it at high heat. You always want to use oil below its smoke point. I like oils that are stored in glass containers, as well as dark. It needs to be dark so that it doesn't turn your oil rancid, and then you lose all the potential health benefits. So olive oil is great. There goes my daughter again. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put these onions in here. Our puppy's getting a treat. Okay, next it calls for 3 cloves of garlic. I love garlic. Ooh, look at my little... I love this little gadget for peeling garlic. I wish I could tilt this so you could see. It's so easy. You take it, you put your garlic inside, and then on a hard surface, you roll it. So roll. You just apply a little bit of pressure, and then it pops out peeled. So I'm gonna peel 3 cloves here. 1, 2, 3. And it says to dice the garlic, which, yeah, I'm just gonna dice the garlic today. Usually I like to use my garlic press. This is awesome. I used to have a nice thing that you would poke inside and it would pop out the garlic. I don't know where that went. And it's missing some little nubbins, but this is a great great things to use when you're cooking with garlic. Okay, so let me just dice this garlic and then I'll throw it in the pot so it can cook with the onion. Yeah, so in the past I've done the Prolon Fasting Mimicking Diet, which is a commercial product, but it was developed and researched at USC Longevity Center. And right now I'm cutting some carrots. And it's been great. It's super easy because it's a whole kit. There's, you know, what I didn't like about it is it's packaged foods, it's pre-packaged. What I did like about it is it's super easy. You just eat what's in the box for the day. There's soups that you just rehydrate, add water and cook. Crackers, olives, bars. There's a couple little Choco Crisp desserts in there. So it's super easy. Ooh, I gotta stir. Pardon me. Let me stir my stuff here. How long am I supposed to cook it? It doesn't say. Interesting. Yeah, so that's a fun thing about trying new recipes, is if they have not been edited, it can be hard. All right, so this is calling for, how many? 3 cups of chopped carrots, so about 6 carrots. I don't generally peel my carrots because there's so much nutrients in that outer part. So I just wash them nicely. My one child that's picky can't like stand the look of, you know, this. So I do peel carrots for that child, but the other child has realized don't need to. It does not change the taste or the texture. It's just, you know, cosmetic. So anyway, I am chopping these carrots. I should probably chop these a little bit more. It says chop. It doesn't. I love recipes. I love trying new recipes. I don't know how much I'm supposed to chop these. So, and I know I'm going to blend it at some point. So let's just get rough chop here. And I'll get 3 cups of these carrots. Yeah, so the Fasting with Food program, which I'm doing a Thai inspired. So the recipes are kind of like Thai flavors, which I love. I love Thai flavors. So yummy. Okay, how many carrots do we have? I need a little bit more. So, you know, the goofy part about this recipe and this fast is that there are very specific levels that you need to avoid from going over when you're eating on a fast, so that you don't trigger your body into thinking that you're eating. So the cool thing about Prolon is that it was scientifically researched and developed so that you're still able to eat a little bit of something. Sorry, I'm just going to grab one more carrot here. You're still able to eat a little bit of something and trick your body into thinking you're not eating at all. But it's a very fine line as to how much carbs you're taking in, how much protein you're taking in as well. And then you, once your body hits that fasting state, it will start to, you know, burn fat for fuel. It'll start the process called autophagy, which really helps to clean out your system and remove cellular debris. So if we just constantly eat, we are never giving our system enough of a break to properly cleanse and clean things out. And that can lead to, you know, damage of our cells, aging, and things like that. So this fasting has been around for millennia. It's part of many spiritual traditions. Even just fasting overnight is beneficial for, 11 or more hours. Just give your system a break. There's no reason why we need to be eating 24/7. All right, so I think I've got my 3 cups here. Another funny thing about this recipe is it'll say like 2 medium zucchinis. And so those can vary. I don't know what's a medium zucchini. Growing up in Maryland in the summertime, when my mom would grow a zucchini, it would look like a watermelon. So that would be an extra large zucchini. What is a medium zucchini? I don't know. So because I'm wondering, how are we avoiding triggering if these measurements are not exact? So the scientist in me is, I guess, skeptical a little bit about this food fast, but I like the food. It's tasty. So I'm going to keep going. I did order something, a ketone meter. So when you go into the fasting state, when you go into ketosis and your body is burning fat for fuel, you will create these things called ketone bodies. And ketone bodies can be measured. And so those will show that you're fasting. I need to set a timer. Hold on. Let me walk over here and set a timer. Usually I would use my phone, but today this phone is being used. Okay, so I've got my carrots, my onions, my garlic. Supposed to cook that for 5 minutes and then season with salt and pepper. Got my cool salt and pepper grinders from Mindshare, JJ Virgin, and Carl. Thank you. These are awesome. Okay, and then we're gonna add salt and pepper and then stock. So for this, I am using Pacific Foods vegetable broth. This one happens to be low sodium. It doesn't call for low sodium, but it's just called for organic. Yay, vegetable stock. So I know that this is 4 cups. And then I'm going to, what else? Oh, so then I cook it for 20 minutes and then I'm going to transfer it to a blender. And then this recipe says to add 1 tablespoon of creamy almond, sunflower, or other nut seed butter. Oh, let me stir. Stir. Okay, I'm gonna figure out this camera deal. Okay, so that's still cooking. All right, so then I'm gonna add some creamy almond butter. This is my favorite kind. It doesn't get the oil residue on the top, and it's non-GMO. It doesn't say it's organic. I wish it was organic, but it's not. Anyway, almond butter, and then a tablespoon of chili garlic sauce, which, or up to a tablespoon. It says use less for less spice. So yesterday I made this Thai salad, and it had red cabbage, a zucchini, and carrots, and then this amazing salad dressing, this sauce. And I also made it for my husband who loves spice. And I used our chili garlic sauce that's made with ghost pepper. And my husband loves spice, but he was literally sweating. He was sweating during dinner, and it was a bit spicy for him. So instead of using a tablespoon, I'm going to use less than a teaspoon for this, and then we can, of course, add to taste. So then I'll blend this all, and then it says garnish with fresh basil, which I've got in the garden. So I'm going to keep going on this. It's coming along nicely. And I got a couple minutes left. So far, this fasting with food program is proving to be too much work. You know, when you're fasting, you kind of don't want to deal with food prep. Sunday, I also made these almond flax crackers, which is a lot of work. And on this, again, on this fast, like it's supposed to be 60 crackers. So I'm like using a rolling pin to roll this out, and then I'm trying to like measure it so I can get like 60 similar size. I like dose wise. I don't know how it's not precise enough for me. So yeah, so yesterday I ate this. I had a cauliflower curry soup, which was not as good as my cauliflower curry soup. So that was kind of disappointing. I was excited and it didn't taste that great. They needed garlic. If you're watching, you need garlic. And then this Thai salad. I really like the Thai salad. Let's see, what did I have? Oh, for breakfast I had this coconut chocolate bar that I made. That wasn't too hard to make. That was a no-bake recipe, and you put them in muffin tins. So for that one, like I could be confident that the dose was pretty consistent. And then coconut chia pudding as well. So, and then I had some cucumbers yesterday. So yesterday I did fine. I wasn't too hungry. There's my 5 minutes. Today is day 2 on the Fasting with Food program. I am feeling a little hungry. And then I have to cook food while I'm hungry. So that's why I probably will not do this particular program again, because it's too much food prep. And again, what I really liked about Prolon is it's easy. Like, so when I'm doing that fast, I don't have to think about what I'm eating. I just eat what's in the box. I don't have to think about food prep. You know, the soups, you know, might take up to 10 minutes if you're warming it up on the stove. Probably not even 10 minutes, probably 5 minutes. There was one that had to be rehydrated, so that one might be a little longer, maybe 10 minutes. But you know, it was it's always so easy for me to do that. And I gotta put the broth in. Okay, so I'm putting the broth in. Let's see. I don't know if you can see this. Woohoo! There we go. So that's gonna cook up. Yum yum. We'll see what this soup tastes like. And I can't remember. I don't think there's any other recipes really for me to make on this fast. It's pretty much rotating the same soups, so you make extra, and the salad. Oh, there is one more. Jicama beet slaw. So I may come back on and talk to you about that, or I might come on when my fast is complete. So I'm doing this for 5 days. Doing the Prolon program, I believe, has reset my metabolism back to where I was at high school, and so my weight has been really consistent since that shift, without much change in what I eat day to day. I am doing Prolon now to help with inflammation. Unfortunately, I have multiple injuries. I keep hurting myself. So I've got leg injuries, back injuries, hip injury. So I'm hoping that this will help with some inflammation and energy level and healthy aging. So that's it. I'm gonna cook this for another 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna put it in the blender and we'll see how it turns out. Hope you have a great day. How do I stop this? Okay, well now this is funny. So I went live. I'm still here. I don't know how to stop it. I've never actually done this on my phone. Save highlight, share, cancel. I don't want to cancel. Save highlight. I have no idea. This is awesome. Save highlight. Well, do I just exit? I'm just gonna go bye-bye and hopefully this won't go away.